Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I can't do this with you here.
I haven't doing anything.
I know, but you're right here. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. So today we have a special guest here today. As you guys know, for about a month I've been talking about doing the husband tag. Our wedding anniversary is going to be this month, so we are celebrating 8 years of marriage. This is George, my husband.
That's me.
He's a man of few words, so we'll try to get the most out of him. I have the husband tag questions right here on my phone, so you guys can finally get to know who George is.
Hi guys, my name is George. I am Allie's husband. We have been married for the past 8 years. 8 wonderful, lovely, I would not take them back for anything in the world years. And today we're gonna be doing the husband tag.
Yeah, I know what the questions are, but he hasn't seen them yet. So let's ask you the first question. First question. How and where did we meet? Okay, I'll answer this one. I know it's for him, but I'm gonna answer it. So we were 18 years old and we were out with our friends. I was out with my friend, he was out with his cousin. He had just graduated boot camp, and he graduated boot camp October 2nd, and we were just out with our friends on a Saturday night, and we met. And he came up to me, started talking to me, and then we just liked each other and just exchanged phone numbers, and that was it.
I saw her from across the room and I was like, who's that girl over there?
With the glasses. I had glasses, I couldn't even see.
There's a whole bunch of ugly dudes trying to talk to her, so I'm gonna try to go save her real quick. And here we are.
You lied to me though, you told me you were 20. You told me you were 20.
You just heard me,
No,
okay?
You told me you were 20.
No,
yes. I was honest.
I had like, a baby face back then, okay?
You just graduated from boot camp.
Exactly.
So of course you look like a baby.
I look like I was 20. I would never say that.
Anyway, that's how we met.
Anyway.
And what was your first impression?
Let's see. First impression was, this girl is really pretty. There was some dancing going on where we were at, and she was trying to dance. I was like, what is she doing? Is she trying to do the robot? You know, but you know, I was like, she's pretty cute, so I'll go try to teach her how to dance a little bit.
Oh my god, with your 2 left feet.
Hey, don't hate.
Okay, how and where was our first date?
Our first date?
Well, it depends. We had 2 first dates.
Yeah, I would say the first time we went out by ourselves together. We went to go watch a movie. Is it Love Actually?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
And I don't know, it was like a night showing. The movie was kind of crappy, and the theater was actually empty. So instead of watching the movie, we just talked the whole time about our lives, pretty much.
I pretty much just laid it all on the table, and I'm like, this is me. Like it or leave it.
Yeah, and then I was like,
better not.
Better not. No.
Okay. Do you remember where it was?
It was in a movie theater in, I want to say Downey, California.
It was in Downey.
That's the only time I've ever been to that movie theater, so I don't remember the name.
Well, our second first date was when we had like, side note, I come from like really strict parents. Like I had to be chaperoned up until like the last week before our wedding, so we always had to have someone with us. And the first date with permission from my parents was when we went to Santa Monica. We went to the Santa Monica Pier. So I consider that our first date just because it was like official, and we like walked around the pier, and he told me, I hope you know what it's like to be with someone in the military, because at the time he was doing recon, like special forces and stuff, so he was gonna be gone all the time, and he was kind of like just telling me, this is what you're getting yourself into. And I said, okay, I'm all in. Here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, and we watched the Michael Jackson movie, and then we went to play mini golf. The glow in the dark mini golf. Remember?
Close it down.
Oh no, it closed down.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Where was our first kiss, and how was it?
Our first kiss. Dang, I didn't know I was taking a quiz. Okay. First kiss. We went to a party, and it was with one of your friends. Actually, the friend that you were with when we first met. And it was pretty lame, so we were getting ready to leave.
Not the kiss, I hope.
No, not the kiss. And I got in the car, and your friend was saying her goodbyes, and you came into the car with me, and we had our first kiss inside the car. And it was nighttime, but I swore I saw fireworks outside.
God.
You know?
Okay. Let's see. How did you know I was the one?
Well, being in the military, you know, knowing that you're going to be far away from people, I tried to develop a relationship with you of someone who I knew I could like hang around, and someone that I felt comfortable with, that I wanted to be with. And luckily, you know, every time we were together, each time after time, you kept checking the boxes of what I wanted in a wife. And you know, I saw you as someone that I wanted to be with for the rest of my life, and that's how I found out that, you know, I wanted you to be with you.
Oh. Okay, well, I want to answer that one too, because I had, like, I know the moment. I know the exact moment. I was like, okay, like, this is it. It was, do you remember when you went to our church?
It was the first time you saw me, right?
Huh?
No.
Oh, yes, right away.
Yeah.
No, we were at a youth event at church. And I remember, like, the church that I went to, the church I grew up in was very different from the church that I started going to towards the end of my teens. It was very strict and very conservative. So they weren't really into specific types of music. So sometimes we would just get together with other districts from, like, other churches from other districts. And one of the churches started singing like Hillsong. They started playing Hillsong songs, and I remember none of my friends were really into that, and they were playing I think it was One Way. If you know Hillsong United, you know which song I'm talking about. And they started playing it, and so I was singing along, and then I like turned to my left, and he's like singing along, and I know it sounds kind of dumb, like, oh, he was singing a song, but to me that was it. I'm like, not only can I connect with him on, like, you know, just like, you know, any other level, but I can connect to him in a spiritual level. Like, we have like the same exact values. Like, there isn't anything that we don't agree with when it comes to like our spiritual lives and stuff like that. So
life in general.
And I think we just agreed on a lot of like the heavy subject stuff, like a lot of the controversial stuff, I guess you can say. We just had like the same exact views on it, so we grew up the same. So I think to me that was it. I'm like, this is it, I'm gonna tie him down.
Well,
but do you know what I'm talking about?
If I have any street cred left after this story, we were actually singing Tupac, okay? Oh, Dear Mama.
Dear Mama.
Okay, getting down, okay?
Brenda had a baby. Okay, and how long have we been together, relationship and marriage? Like,
so we've been married for 8 years, almost. We've been together for
this year,
8 years.
This video is going up on our anniversary, so
okay,
8 years today.
We've been together for 8 years. So a total of 8 years.
and 8 years.
3 months? 2 months? You know, we were really young. Things went really fast. And, you know, luckily we're not a statistic. Here we are 8 years strong, and, you know, we've had our ups and downs, but we are here stronger than ever. You know, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. You know, we didn't date for long, we weren't together for long, but, you know, we met, we liked each other, we loved each other, and here we are 8 years later with one kid and another one away.
That's
And
crazy.
things are just going up from here, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy because I've seen girls say, oh, they want to get married young too because I got married young. And it's not that I don't recommend getting married young. I think you have to be smart who you marry. And I think it helped out that he was in the military. Not that I married him for the military, but...
For my benefit.
Oh, for the benefits. Oh, yeah. But it's just... He had his life together, you know?
Yeah.
And just, he had a good head on his shoulders. Not just because of the military. The military was just like something that helped him kind of get his life together financially and stuff like that, but he comes from a good family, so he has a good head on his shoulders. And if you meet his brother and his little sister, they're the same exact way. So I know it has something to do with how they were raised, and you have to really know and be sure of who you are marrying. And I think you can marry at like 47 years old and, you know, not marry the right person. So I think he, at 18 years old, had more of his life together than someone in his late 50s.
Yeah, and I mean, it's what we had been through in our lives, you know, that we were mature for our ages as well.
Yeah.
Like, you were definitely more mature for an 18-year-old than I feel like I was at that time too, you know. So making the decision actually wasn't even that hard.
No.
You know.
We met October 3rd. We started dating November 28th. January 30th we got married. So.
Yeah.
Just like that.
No judging, okay?
How do we resolve our problems? It's getting deep.
Yeah. Unexpectedly deep. How do we resolve our problems? I feel like I'm in an interview right now.
You are.
Yeah. Well, if it's something that we get mad about, you know, we'll give each other our space at times. But always, you know, just a cool down period, I guess you can say. You know, you don't want to be angry and then say things you don't mean in that moment. So we give ourselves a little bit of time. Not much.
And it's taken a lot for us to realize how we solve our problems. We definitely went through our times of learning. We've had a lot of time to learn what to say, what not to say, what to do, what not to do. He, for example, likes his space if I like do something to annoy him. But normally I would just go like after him in the other room and like try to talk to him. But then, you know.
You're the opposite.
And I'm the opposite.
If I chase you, you like.
Leave me alone. It just like makes everything 10 times worse.
Yeah. So, you know, I give you your space. But at the end of the day, you know, we don't want to go to sleep mad at each other. So we always try to work out our differences before going to bed at least. So that we can go to sleep with a clear conscience. And
we try to show our son too that like a few days ago he like upset me about something. I am pregnant, so I'm hormonal, so anything could get me upset, and I can see you. Oh. And so then yeah, like we try to show our son like mommy and daddy, it's normal that they get mad at each other, but they'll always go and fix it.
Yeah.
You know? So what do you two do for a living, and are you using your college degree?
So recently I graduated from TCU and I got my economics degree. Yeah. Go frogs. And I just hit the job market, and luckily I was able to pick up a job in the financial industry. So I guess you can say I'm using my degree and entry level, but you know, I'm gonna move on up from there and give it 110%.
And obviously I'm a flight attendant, and I guess you could say YouTuber, because I've been putting a lot of time into this. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a side hustle, you know.
Side hustle.
Side hustle.
And what key elements make a successful relationship and marriage?
Key elements, I would say communication, trust, companionship. You know, you need to be not only husband and wife, but you need to be friends, best friends, you know, where you can tell each other anything and everything. And, you know, being able to talk about everything, good or bad, things you're scared about that you're talking about. You know, those are some key elements that I think make a successful marriage. I know I'm missing some, but
I mean, I guess that's just what works for us.
Yeah.
I mean, every marriage is different. Everything works. Different things work for different people. But for me, for example, I think I agree with the best friend thing. Growing up, I've had friends. Like, I've had like that one friend that I've always been close to, but I never really felt like I had that best friend. And up until like a few years ago, I always felt like that was missing. I mean, he's my best friend, so I feel like I can tell him everything. Like, he knows everything about me. I also think that having space, like being able to do your own thing. I'm not an only child, but I grew up as an only child. I have a brother and a sister that are like way older than me from my dad's side, like from previous marriages. And so I grew up alone, and I go crazy if I don't get my alone time. Like, I need to be able to go to the store by myself or whatever. And if I don't get that time, it's like I feel, you know, like this. So he respects that.
Because, yeah, you know, you don't have to do every single thing together. You can have your own hobbies.
Okay, so what do you love about me?
I love how you're a great mom. You're a great wife. My best friend. I love how hard you work and everything you do to provide for our family. You know? I just love everything.
Places you want to travel.
Let's see. Luckily, you're a flight attendant, so we've gotten to go to a lot of places that I wanted to go to. Probably some countries in like Europe, like Poland, Austria, Switzerland, maybe, you know, go to the Alps, go snowboarding in the Alps would be cool. I want to go see Antarctica. But you know, obviously that's like really expensive, and it doesn't matter if you're a flight attendant or not to get there. But stuff like that, you know, I'm in the snow mode right now. I'm in the cold mode right now, you know. But maybe the Fiji Islands. There's this one hotel that was owned by Marlon Brando, I think, probably called the Brando. There's this island in like the Pacific somewhere. That'd be pretty cool to go to. But yeah, something like that.
I'd want to go to Poland. So for me, it was I really wanted to do the Anne Frank house. That's huge. That's taken off my list. But I want to go to Poland so I can visit. I feel like I always butcher this. Auschwitz. The concentration camp. I feel like if you watched my videos, you know how obsessed I am with learning about that time. And I just learned about it when I was very little, and ever since then I just studied and researched so much. So I feel like going to Auschwitz, I feel like it would just bring everything like full circle, and that would be good. I feel like that's like my must see if I ever have to stop traveling or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Children, how many do you want?
I want 3 children. So right now we have a boy. We have another one on the way.
We don't know what it is yet. Yeah.
Find out soon though. And hopefully another one, you know. Maybe twins. Who knows? I know this one's not a twin, so maybe the next one. Twins possibly. But that's my max for if we have twins. But 3 is my number, because you can have a 5-seater, you know. Us be in the front and then the 3 of them in the back. I guess I have a sports car or something, you know.
Yeah, I love how practical you are. What is my favorite color?
Your favorite color is pink.
Pink. And yours is blue.
Yep.
What is my favorite food?
Favorite food.
Okay, in your defense, this is gonna be hard because I'm pregnant. So things I liked before, I don't like now.
I mean, you like sushi, you like pizza right now. It's one of your top ones during the pregnancy. What else? Like avocado toast, you like?
With tomatoes.
Pretty typical millennial girl stuff, you know?
I guess.
Oh, please. Some Starbucks, some pumpkin spice latte in your life.
Okay, no, I can't stand pumpkin spice this pregnancy.
No?
No. I've had it one time and that was it. Like, I can't. Yeah. My favorite sports team.
None. How about that?
Yeah, none.
What are sports? Do you know what sports are?
Yes, I know what sports are.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
So he's the kind of guy that will wake up to ESPN, get in the car and listen to ESPN, come home and watch ESPN. If he goes on layovers with me, the first thing he does, ESPN. And
it always just so happens that when I go on the layover with you, there's some important game
there's
on,
a game, a football
and I have
game.
to miss
No. Okay, the only
So sad.
games I can watch are soccer because my dad's like a crazy soccer fanatic, and so is my brother. So I grew up with soccer. Like I would go to the stadium every Sunday after church. In El Salvador, we would go to church, and then it was between the soccer stadium or the beach. It was either one. And so I married someone that's like crazy into sports and soccer. Like if you have my dad and him in the same room while their favorite team is playing, it gets crazy.
By the way, our favorite team is Real Madrid.
Their favorite team is Real Madrid.
And yeah, I grew up with the brothers who was pretty close in age to me, so all we did was either go to school, come home, play sports, go outside and play sports. So I grew up playing sports, and that's how my love developed for sports.
Crazy. What food do I not like? Again, I'm pregnant.
Right now you don't like eggs. Let's see.
I know what I don't like, and you're suffering with this.
Chinese food. Ouch. We got a Panda Express close by, so kind of have to hide it every once in a while.
I know. I told him when I'm gone, when I'm like on a trip, he can have all the Chinese food he wants. But one of these days, when we were in England, he got Chinese food. I ran to the bathroom. I can't.
Yeah. So sad.
Oh, honey. I hate honey.
Yeah. For some reason, you're a little strange and you don't like honey. I mean, I don't eat it. It's not like something I eat daily, but you're just scared of it. Like,
I hate it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's like you with onions.
Okay. Yeah.
That's like the best way I can justify it. He hates onions. Like,
yeah.
He doesn't mind the flavor. It's the texture. He will just like throw up his
I don't know,
food.
something about the crunchiness when you taste it.
And I love onions.
Like, stop.
Do you need a moment?
Yeah.
Okay. If I could eat one thing every single day, what would it be?
Probably some type of chips. Go to like 7-Eleven and put some cheddar cheese, some melted cheese on your chips, and just eat it for the rest of your life.
I tweeted about that. that I had like my craving and stuff, and I put like nacho cheese on my hot Cheetos, and someone's like, "Wait, did you dip them or put them in your bag?" I'm like, "No, I put them in my bag." Some people were like, "I've never heard of that." Like, it's delicious. Me and my sister used to do that all the time. Okay, who is my best friend?
Well, we got a couple flight attendant friends that you're pretty close to. Some YouTubers as well. But I'm your best friend.
Obviously.
Duh.
What is something I do that you wish I wouldn't?
Let's see. You like to leave things out. Like, usually when I get something out, I use it, and then I put it away. That concept to you seems to be lost somewhere in translation. Because you always have to just leave it out.
You should talk to my dad. I used to get in trouble for that a lot.
Something we're working on.
And let's see, I want to answer that too.
Damn.
What is something you do I wish you wouldn't? Okay, 2 things. When you leave the coffee tables out, like the TV tables, the TV dinner tables, he just likes to leave them out. Speaking of leaving things out.
Because I'm always going to eat, okay? They always have to be
I
ready.
know, but then I'm like surrounded by like coffee tables or TV tables, whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
That irritates me. If you baked me a cake, what kind would I like?
You would like... What's the one with the colors? Was it like rainbow cake or something like that? What? Funfetti?
Funfetti?
You like funfetti, right?
Yeah, you like funfetti too.
Yeah.
Well, you used to.
Yeah, I like vanilla. Pretty plain. Some tres leches maybe.
Ooh, tres leches.
Or dulce de leche.
Tres leches.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
What is one unique talent I have?
One unique talent.
Wow.
You're good at like in front of the camera.
I am.
You know?
I guess. I mean, I guess. I would like to think so.
Yeah, no, I mean, you have a personality that goes well, and people like, you know, unique talent. I mean, you're very flexible.
Oh, like
double jointed.
Yeah, I'm double jointed. I can put my whole arm.
Kind of creepy.
I can like grab, let's say like a carrot, and like put my arm all around my face or my head and like feed myself. Look.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm really flexible.
Yeah.
And then I can like, this could get weird though, but I can like twist my arm all the way and like poke my elbow out. My cousins used to make fun of me for that all the time.
Yeah. Can your thumb go down?
Oh no, I can do like, well,
oh,
I can do this. I can't do it right now. But yeah, like my thumb goes like all the way back.
Oh, that.
That right there. I don't know if you can see, but like it goes like all the way back.
Oh, hold on.
No.
Ah.
Weird habits of each other.
Weird habits.
Huh.
I don't know. Anything weird? I guess it's just everything's so normal now. It might be weird to some people, but it's not weird to me anymore.
Oh, I know what you have.
Ouch.
That's weird. I know what you have. That's weird. He mixes his food, like all of it, in one plate, and it ends up looking like fried rice. Like if there's like rice, beans, chicken, and like something else, he'll make sure to just mix it all together and just like
Eat it all at once.
eats it all at
Delicious.
once. No, that's
What?
so weird.
I mean, it kind of has to do with like being in the military, and sometimes you don't get some certain food doesn't taste good, so you have to mix it up with other things to make it taste better.
And you're a picky eater. He was so picky, he wouldn't eat the MREs or whatever. Are they called? Are they MREs?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the food that whatever they get, he wouldn't eat it.
In my defense, though, like everybody's picky when it comes to those things. Okay. Tastes like cardboard.
I never tried them.
No.
He used to have them. He used to just like keep them because he wouldn't eat them.
Never again.
And what do we argue about the most?
Who gets to watch on the TV?
Oh, we fight over the TV a lot. We do.
You know, you watch YouTube all the time, and I want to watch something else. God forbid.
What?
No.
Sports?
So?
What is my favorite restaurant?
Favorite restaurant?
I feel like I just said this not too long ago, that I can eat there every single day. But I can't think of it right now.
But it changes.
But
now.
it does change, yeah.
Like I would say, it was like Nico, some sushi place.
Oh, in California.
Yeah, this is one of your favorites.
Yeah. If you guys are from Southern California, like La Habra, Brea area, La Mirada area, there's this place called Nico. Best sushi ever. Double shrimp roll with like eel sauce and like the crunch on top. That
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Favorite? Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but like, that's like everywhere, you know? Kind of generic.
It's still my favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's your favorite?
Buffalo Wild Wings, yeah. It's just I'm trying to stay away from it because my first pregnancy I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
And now I'm just more like, okay, I need to be careful because I don't want to hate it. I love Buffalo
What's my
Wild Wings.
favorite restaurant?
Buffalo Wild Wings?
No.
Well,
we
right
went
now,
there.
Panda.
No, we went there recently.
We went there recently?
Yeah.
Oh, Pupusas? No, we haven't.
Oh no, I went with my sister.
Oh, Fuddruckers. Fuddruckers, yeah.
Like some good burgers.
Mm-hmm. And what can I spend hours doing?
You can spend hours playing with your makeup. You can spend hours in Barnes and Nobles reading.
Oh, yeah.
Watching YouTube.
When we were dating, I took him to Barnes & Noble, and little did I know that he was just like going just for me. Because now he won't go to Barnes & Noble.
They're like shutting them down. That's hard
They
to
are?
find.
Really?
Well, no.
No,
It's
they're-
just hard to find a Barnes and Noble.
True.
It was easier to find them back then because you had like Barnes and Noble.
Borders was still around, yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see, who was the one to say I love you first, and where was it?
If I recall, there was a little mix-up when that happened. It was back in the day. I graduated boot camp, but I still had some other training that I needed to complete. So every time I went there, I would be there for the week and got the weekend free, so that I could do whatever I wanted. So usually during the week they used to take away our phones. And one time when they were taking away my phone, I was saying my goodbyes, and I guess I said "te amo," which means I like you or I love you.
No, it
depending on who you're talking to. And right after I said that, I had to give them my phone, so I had to turn it off. And I guess that left Allie here in some suspense.
It left, yeah, he like left me hanging. I was like, wait, what? Does that mean what I think it means? And I was like, wait, what? It was when we had our BlackBerry. Well, I had a BlackBerry. You had like a G2 or whatever it was. Like, I don't know what it was. And so I was just like, wait, what? So I couldn't screenshot and send it to my friend. So I like copy pasted it, and I sent it to my friend, and I go, what do you think this means? And this was on a Sunday afternoon, and I didn't hear from him until like Friday. Like, yeah. So for like 5 days, I'm like, did he mean it?
So technically I'm the one that said it first.
Yeah, technically he said it first. Yeah. Okay, and the last question.
Oh, now I'm sad.
What is your most repeated phrase or sentence?
For me?
No,
for
like
you?
I guess for us or me. I don't know.
I don't know.
We say cross your heart and kiss your elbow, but that's just, he kind of adopted it from me.
Whatever.
I used to.
That's how we promise.
It's how we promise things. So instead of saying like pinky promise, we'll say like I cross my heart and kiss my elbow. And that's because I am a huge Breakfast at Tiffany's person. Like, I love Breakfast at Tiffany's. Like, I know the entire movie. I know the soundtrack. I love that movie. So there's this part in the movie where Holly goes, I cross my heart and kiss my elbow. And, or you must cross your heart and kiss your elbow. You must cross your heart and kiss it. That's how many times I've seen it.
You're right. Okay.
So, yeah, I randomly started saying that because I don't like pinky promise.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, no, let's just say cross your heart and kiss your elbow. And it just stuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it. I don't think we really say anything else.
No, I'm not much.
We quote a lot of movies, though.
Probably like dude or like.
I say like a lot. And yeah, but that's just, I don't know.
Yeah, our thing is more like, what, quoting movies?
We quote movies a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we like to watch a lot of stuff together. Like, that's our favorite thing to do together since day one. So we'll quote like something random, I don't know.
Yeah, like white chicks.
White chicks. No, well, what's
You like to quote Mean Girls a lot.
I do quote Mean Girls to him, and he actually knows what I'm talking about.
Sometimes I don't. So, ha.
No, we do the Kevin Napor rap. If you watch Mean Girls, you know Kevin
G.
Kevin G.
So, the G is silent when I slid through
what is the G silent when I knock on your door and make love to your woman on the bathroom floor? What is it? I don't do it like Shaggy. You'll know it was me.
Delete that. Cut.
Oh,
Cut.
Yeah. Just friends.
Yeah.
We could sit here all day talking about all the kinds of movies and shows that we quote, but yeah, that's it for the husband tag. I hope you guys were able to get to know George a little bit better and get to know me a little bit better, because I feel like he just brings out more of my personality. He likes to say he's the man behind
half the time I know what I'm talking
all
about.
Of this.
It works 40% of the time, all the time, okay?
It does. No, it does. He's good. He's a smart guy. So, yeah. I hope you guys are able to get to know us a little bit better. Yep. And we finally got him to do this 2 years later.
Yeah, thanks guys. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do not have my consent to post my image or my likeness. If this video comes up on the internet, there will be grounds for me to sue you.
Are you ready to be on camera on the internet?
No, I'm not. I'm getting forced.
You're not being forced. They want to force me.
Oh, we're recording.
What is something I do that you wish I wouldn't?
You like to pick your nose a lot.
Whoa, we're close. Oh, we should probably turn off the
TV? Yeah.